Over the past couple of years, Aaron Rodgers has been a big name in the NFL based on his play on the field and because of his off the field shenanigans. Whether it's him complaining about the GM, having issues with his personal life, or requesting a trade, Aaron Rodgers has been a mess the last couple of off seasons. Today I will be giving y'all a couple of reasons why the Green Bay Packers should move on from Aaron Rodgers. Alright, guys, we all know Aaron Rodgers is one of the top QBs of all time, and in my opinion, a top 2 quarterback with the most talent of all time, that being between him and Patrick Mahomes. But anyways, he has been a pain in the butt the last couple of off seasons, which brings me to my first reason why the Packers should move on from Rodgers. That being, Aaron is a drama queen. Aaron Rodgers always seems to be complaining about something, whether it's his young wide receivers, his coaches, or even his management. It just seems like he goes out of his way to complain about literally anything. I mean, I guess it is fair to complain about your wide receivers when they drop half the balls thrown their way or run a route that they aren't supposed to. I'm looking at you, Christian Watson. But he does it all the time and it gets old. Instead of complaining about others, he should probably think to himself, geez, maybe I should take some accountability and get better instead of always complaining about others. But Aaron Rodgers just doesn't seem to get the memo. In addition to always complaining, Aaron Rodgers also has other off-the-field problems, such as his personal life and their relationships. In the past couple of years, I can recall Aaron Rodgers having relationships with Shailene Woodley and Danica Patrick. While, everybody should have a relationship, his relationships just don't end up well. First of all, because they always end up in a breakup, and second of all, his on-the-field play is affected by them. I just think he should, like I said earlier, he doesn't get the memo, and he needs to just be single for the rest of his life.
Lonely, I'm Mr. Lonely.
One final addition to why Aaron Rodgers is a drama queen is that for the past 2-3 off seasons, he has contemplated leaving the team and just makes last-minute decisions to stay on the team, which affects the Packers roster, and it just makes him lose credibility. I just don't understand why he can't make a decision earlier. He literally just recently, he went in his dark retreat where he was underground for 4 days in complete darkness. I have no clue how that's supposed to help him, but hopefully he just makes a decision soon for the Packers' sake. Another thing we need to talk about is the salary cap issues with Aaron Rodgers' contract. So Aaron Rodgers is set to make just under $60 million next season. That's guaranteed money. And that is, if I'm not mistaken, the highest paid salary in football. And that is an issue for the Packers because making $60 million is a big chunk of their cap space, and they don't have the most cap space left because of $60 million is taking a lot out of that. And because of that, the Packers aren't able to go out into free agency and get solid players to build a championship team. And yet, Aaron Rodgers still seems to complain about his team not being good enough to make it to the championship, when in reality, he's a big part or reason why the Packers aren't able to win a championship because of all the money that he is needing. I just don't get this man. He's a selfish person and just needs to leave. Because if or when Aaron Rodgers leaves, the Packers have Jordan Love as their backup quarterback. And the Packers just need to see the kid play. They spent a first-round pick a couple years ago, and he has played minimal amount of games. And for a first-round pick, he just has not been worth it. And it's honestly not his fault completely. It's just Aaron Rodgers being an MVP caliber player, but slightly declining, and now it's Jordan Love's time to step up. After not making the playoffs last year, it just proves that Aaron Rodgers can't carry an offense like he used to be able to. Like in previous years, Aaron Rodgers was able to carry teams with piss-poor wide receivers, like in 2016, when the Packers almost made the NFC Championship game, but lost on that heartbreaking play from Larry Fitzgerald getting like 70 yards on a bizarre play. Enough of that. Going back to Jordan Love, his fifth-year option is going to be coming up at the end of next offseason, and his fifth-year option contract will be worth north of $20 million. So the Packers basically need to decide this year if Jordan Love is the guy that they're going to be rolling with the next couple of years and going to be the franchise quarterback, or if they need to go a different direction and find someone who can fill that role. Alright, so to recap, a couple of reasons why the Packers should move on from Aaron Rodgers is that Aaron Rodgers is a drama queen. Aaron Rodgers is making too much money, and they can just go a cheaper route to save some money. And the Packers need to see Jordan Love play. I mean, geez, it really isn't that complicated. The Packers just need to get rid of this bum Aaron Rodgers. Alright guys, if you enjoyed the video, leave a like, subscribe to see more videos like this one, and thank you guys for watching. I'll see you in the next video. And for the love of God, can the Packers please just get rid of Aaron Rodgers?